Today's lesson is about Nina Simone, born February 21st, 1933. That's her as a little girl in North Carolina. Nina Simone's genre defied genres. It was a mix of blues, folk, and jazz. And today, because it's Black History Month, and because every month should be Black History Month, we're going to focus on her contributions to the civil rights movement.
Young people, black and white, know this. That's why they're so involved in politics. We will shape and mold this country, or it will not be molded and shaped at all anymore.
Nina Simone was a classically trained pianist at Juilliard, and she was there until, the money ran out. She went to performing at nightclubs in New York City, and then she released her first album in 1957, Little Girl Blue, and her first #1 hit was I Love You, Porgy. She's often known as the High Priestess of Soul, but as she says here, if I had to be called something, it should have been folk singer. Then after Medgar Evers, the great civil rights leader, was shot, and then the horrendous bombing of the Birmingham church where these 4 little girls were murdered, Nina Simone became a leading voice in the civil rights movement with her song, Mississippi, Goddam.
Alabama's got me so upset. Tennessee made me lose my rest. And everybody knows about Mississippi, Goddam.
She ended up becoming a fixture at civil rights protests. She was often singing and speaking. What's interesting is that she more identified with Malcolm X's model of civil rights activism than Dr. King's nonviolence. As it says here, her advocacy for Black nationalism and her willingness to consider more militant strategies were rooted in her frustration about how slow things were taken and the ongoing violence and oppression that African Americans were facing in America. As she said in this famous quote, "When you have been denied your rights, then you have a right to do anything to get them." And I just love this image of her. Another one of her very influential civil rights songs is For Women, and it's dedicated to the 4 young girls who got killed at the 16th Street Baptist Church. And in the song, she speaks to all the different stereotypes that Black women have to face in America. Another very important song from Nina Simone. But please do explore her entire catalog. It's phenomenal, inspiring, and powerful.